Hey, let me open my window. Ooh, looks like it's struggling to focus a bit. What's up, guys? I'm in my Oshun dress today. Hey, welcome to the live. I'm in my Oshun dress today, and I'm here to talk about spiritual ranks. Okay, after this, I'm going to take me a nap. I spent this morning basically processing some downloads and making some changes. Like I swear to God, you guys, I went into meditation, which I usually don't do. Okay. It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, meditate. But anyways, I finally was like, I just need to get into a meditative state, which I actually am able to do pretty easily. So I'm definitely going to be doing this, practicing it more. Practice makes perfect is what I'm realizing. Even with spirituality, it's like with anything else you're trying to do is practice makes perfect. So that's what I've been trying to do, is become more dedicated to my spiritual practice. So I finally sat my ass down to meditate. And I was able to get into a nice little meditative state. And it's like, when you're in there, you're like, okay, I need some answers, and I wasn't really sure how to sit and wait for answers or what question to ask. So I just started visualizing my future, what I've already, kind of re-visualizing what spirit had already showed me in the past about my life. And honestly, I was creating it. I was adding more. I was like, oh, I want this, I want that, and then I almost kind of forgot that I was meditating, and then I ended up coming out of the meditative state, and so I was like, oh, okay, I was proud of myself. I was like, I know I did 5 minutes, so perfect, little by little, day by day. And then I was like, okay, I felt the need to get in the shower, because that's kind of how I process information, is through water. And I got in the shower. I was like, okay, let me just reset, because I immediately, oh no, that's what happened. I came out of the meditation and I was like, okay, that's cool. And I guess because I had meditated, I started feeling different things in my body. And I was just like, oh my God. And I kind of had a mini panic attack, because I was like, oh my God, some of my lifestyle choices, this hurt, that hurt, I can change. So I kind of got in the shower. I was like, no, I'm changing. And I slowly was like, no, I'm going to let go of this. I'm going to go to this. I really want my health. I want to be dedicated to my health. I want my body to last. I want to have energy. I want to have my brain. I'm a smart woman. I know that I can, build the way I want to build, but, certain habits of mine, smoking weed, I've been smoking cigarettes here and there, just coping with stress and things like that. Shit's got to end. I was starting to feel my heart, something's going on. And it wasn't super serious, but it was enough for me to realize it. And it was enough for me to be like, oh, hell no. So anyways, that's why I put on my Oshun dress. I was like, no, I'm a new woman. I'm a goddess. I'm really stepping in. What type of goddess smokes a cigarette? Not this one. Okay. And that's just to say, I was still a goddess when I was smoking. Okay. But I decided I'm bigger than I was yesterday. What do I put down? I actually did write that down. And I also, man. I'm just starting to take notes. Of intuitive downloads I receive, when I'm listening to tarot, whatever resonates, just if I hear some good, because I want to keep it in the brain. So crazy enough. Okay, so just want to tell you about my experience. So I was in the shower. I did some praying. I did some purging. I was like, I freaking want to change. So I got out and I anointed my body. I rubbed myself down with my different oils, and just got into this space where I'm like, yeah, cleansing. I threw away my weed. I threw away my little weed pipe. I was like, I'll probably smoke weed again in my life, but Not now. I'm detoxing. It's detox right now. So thank God I have vitamins and detox tea and stuff that I can already like get on, because I'm already about that life, but it's like I fall off. And so yeah, I've basically been centering myself. I need to take a nap now so that I can like just kind of anchor more. And plus, I know I'm gonna have to take care of myself. So I'm not overly pushing myself to like create content other than like going live, because that's really easy for me and I enjoy channeling. Um, but I want to conquer some of these bodily addictions. So some of the things that I'm letting go of are, because it wasn't just the cigarettes, it's caffeine. Oh my God, you guys, I've been drinking gas station coffee and instant coffee. If it's not the gas station coffee, it's the instant coffee at home. No, I used to drink this really good coffee by TLC, by Total Life Changes. I'm about to order me a new bag because no, the gas station coffee is a no. So anyways, so far I've only had tea. I was actually drinking the coffee and I just felt my heart. You guys, I felt my heart like something was wrong. Okay. So it was just a nudge from spirit saying, do you want to have some problems? Do you want to have some problems? Because I'm 33. So I'm telling you, like, my knee was hurting. So I started stretching. I'm telling you, I don't want my body breaking down on me. And spirit was just giving me little intuitive nudges to take care of myself. So I said all that because you spiritually outrank them. Okay? You spiritually outrank them. And I just was watching another girl, and she was putting me up on game. It's crazy because I had this whole experience with meditation and then receiving the information I needed to clean my body. That in the shower I received, like, I just need to clean my body today. And then what did I say to God? I was being grateful. I said thank you for something, and I closed my eyes and I saw this white light shoot through my third eye from inside of my brain. And I was like, whoa. I said thank you for my gifts. That's what I said. Then it was like, I felt like I just received a new one when I said that. So I feel like I'm just rambling. Oh, and then I found this other chick I never listened to before, and she was talking about spiritual banks and ranks. I wish I had, maybe I can see it here. Pretty prophetic. Pretty and prophetic, something like that. Because mine pretty pentacles, so that's why I remember. So it was pretty and prophetic. And yeah, she was on some shit that I was some higher level chosen one stuff. And she was talking about spiritual rank. And it really resonated. So I just kind of wanted to reinterpret it about basically your enemies, your frenemies. They didn't know who they were messing with. Okay. And they didn't even have, they had no power over you. Their little magic tricks they were doing, they only work on people who are spiritually below them. Okay, people who are not on their path. When you're in alignment on your path, you're good. Okay, so basically, if you want to access your spiritual bank, okay, so your rank kind of determines how much is in your bank. Okay, so but everybody has different gifts and purposes, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, so whatever you have in your bank, right? And the way to pull those gifts down is by staying in alignment with your path. Okay. Now, if you get off your path, you could be attacked. You're not as protected, or you're not, you're like in the wilderness. You're not, and she was talking, I'm sorry, I'm rambling. I'm just trying to get the thoughts out. She was saying, because I was like, how the freak can they steal our destiny, because that was something that I was getting from the tarot readers. Like my frenemy was another tarot reader, and she was in my home. She tried to poison me. She she took my karmic masculine. You know what I'm saying? So I guess so he's doing his karma time too with you know what I'm saying? But like she just backstabbed me really badly, and this happened very recently. And then, but she was I know that she was practice magic differently than me. I'm more spiritual. I'm more anointed. I'm more like came from a I love God perspective. She was more of a I learned witchery perspective. And even though I do practice witchery, like I am a witch in many ways, I'm a holy witch. Okay. And so I knew that she was attacking me magically, but I also knew she didn't outrank me. Like she has a community and everything. But her community, like honestly, like her collective were dumb. Like I even told her that one time. I'm gonna call them maybe dumb. They were not highly spiritually ranked. They were very low vibrational. They were very low vibrational. And, I could tell just by being on live with her and reading them, because sometimes she would share my lives, and then her community would come on and like, oh my God, their energy was so weird. And I even said something to her about it, and she was like, they're growing. And I was like, ooh, she's offended. Okay. And she ended up betraying me. I had no idea she was doing this to me. So yes, this is a very rambly video, but I did my makeup and I had to process all this information. Like I was supposed to come on like 2 hours ago. It's 12:22 right now. I was supposed to come on like 2 hours ago and do this video, but I ended up, doing my own meditation and just having to process my own information. I just kind of wanted to come dump it on before I took my little nappy. So let me know if it resonates, or if you have any clue what I'm talking about, or you can give me any information, about spiritual ranks, how we can, I want to learn about like accessing my Akashic files, and I'm going to be doing a lot more practicing on my meditation and practicing visualization so that muscle can get stronger in me, because it's like I have visions and stuff, but I want to be able to control them. So keep growing and glowing, fam. Peace and love.